Bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
Pelé. Roberto Baggio. Now it's Nedved. Chance for a shot! No, not quite.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Pressure coming in from all directions. And this is Pelé! Shapes to shoot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Nedved. Shevchenko gets into a good position. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gullit. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a searching pass. Gullit. And Gullit! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Gullit. Good, strong midfield running here. Threads one in. Gullit. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And he's intervened well there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that's definitely not his best. Gullit. Big chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Gullit going full tilt down the left. Looking for options for movement. And it's Cruyff. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gullit. Chelsea are looking to break at pace. Baggio gets into some space. There's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Triol gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it's chance! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Puyol. Ibrahimovic. And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Maldini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Hullet. Hullet has been caught there, it's a foul. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that'll be a goal kick. Rijkaard. Half-time getting close now. Roberto Baggio. Nedved tries to pass it through. And the shot! He's got a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Oh, he's been caught, and the shot! Goal! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And the half-time whistle goes. Chelsea come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Chelsea are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
Substitutions taking place.
Here we go again then. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nedved. Distributed tidily. Dinked through. Well, it's claimed by the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now there's a fine ball. Nedved. Out of play for a goal kick. No, it's come to nothing. Van der Sar sends that a long way. Chelsea do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Searching pass he's played there. And Shevchenko! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Maicon with the clearance. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Maicon. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Hullet. Ibrahimov, and the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Aims beyond the defence. Priol cuts out the pass. Priol hurtling down that right flank. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's there to get it away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Knocks it into space. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chelsea do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Great vision. And he's in on goal. Shot, surely! They've done it! They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he cuts out the supply. That's a nicely shaped ball. Shevchenko! It's off target and by quite a way.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's Totti. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, good take in a good area. Climbs up big! And that was very necessary. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Push goes, decent chance! And it's hoisted clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Bale picks it up out wide, tries to play it through. Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? And it's made its way to him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely weighted ball. Goes for a shot! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Chelsea illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so good for them to start with, but as we have seen, so many...
PlayStation